Thank you. Yeah, I must say, I think everything's worked out very well, hasn't it?
Come on, Perky, you must come too.
Don't call me Perky.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. You want to know.
This is another one of the letters that I wrote.
We know where your wife and children are. Oh.
Храни вас Бог. Я наставил, что вы приехали и посетили мою семью. Я очень счастлив в Англии. До свидания.
I don't know how to thank you for everything. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'm afraid we live rather simply, in reduced circumstances. I'm so sorry. I can't ask you to come and see us again.
I consider myself fortunate indeed to have been received once at your house.
I'm sorry I must seem so surly and ungrateful.
You could never seem anything most gracious and charming.
Pax? Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, please, no. The wife can get very jealous. It can actually turn quite ugly, you know. Walk on.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I wonder if Daddy will be that excited when he comes home to us.
You look tired, Mummy. Lean on me.
No, it's my place to give Mother my arm. Now Father's not here, I'm the head of the family.
Ah, darling Roberta, no sorrows shall hurt her if we can prevent it her whole life long. Her birthday's our fate day, we'll make it a great day and give her our presents and sing our song.
Happy birthday, darling.
Thank you.
This is my present. It's pencils again.
Thank you, Phil.
This is my present.
Oh, Peter. Not your own dear engine that you're so fond of. That is so kind and generous.
No. Not the engine, just the sweets.
Of course, that's what I thought you meant.
I'll go halves on the engine if you like.
Peter, thank you. It's a splendid present.
But it's broken.
What's wrong? You're going to be late again.
Yeah, well, we'll start running on time when you stop dropping luggage.
You've got it all wrong. Get that kettle out of here.
What the blooming, what are you doing here? Come on. Sit there.
I did call out, but you didn't hear me. Don't be cross, please.
We ain't cross as much as interested.
I only thought you could mend this because you're an engineer.
Well, I'm blowed.
I felt guilty because my brother Peter gave it to me and didn't really mean it. So I wanted to make amends by repairing it.
We drive the engine, we don't mend her.
And how are we going to get you back to your sorrowing friends and relations?
Well, if you put me down next time you stop and lend me the fare for a third-class ticket, I'll pay you back. I'm not a confidence trickster, honestly.
Ian, that, ain't you got a pal who can use a soldering iron?
Yeah, I have.
That's what Father said it needed.
Gosh! Who did you get to do it? Nat the fireman's second cousin's wife's brother.
Very good chap indeed.
Oh, it's like having my birthday all over again. Thank you, Bobby. When's your birthday, Mr. Perks?
The 15th of this month, if you really want to know. But I gave up keeping birthdays years ago, before you were born.
Why?
Well, I'm too busy. Looking after the missus and the bairns.
His wife and children. I know. Perky! Pete! Phil! Porridge!
Good news. I've sold another story. You know something? I'm getting good at this. Buns for tea.
Mother, would you mind if we didn't have our buns for tea tonight, but on the 15th, next Thursday?
No, of course not, but why?
It's Mr. Perks's birthday. He's been really friendly to us and we wanted to give him our buns.
Certainly.
Come on, we must think.
We could just give him the buns.
It's not enough.
I know. Perks is so nice to everybody. There must be lots of people in the village who'd like to help give him a good birthday. Let's go round and ask everybody.
Mother said we weren't to ask people for things.
For ourselves, she meant. Not for other people.
We should ask her first.
What's the point in bothering Mother for everything? Given. Pram, Mrs. Ransom. Half a pound of tea from the grocer. Woolen scarf, slightly faded, from the draper's. Stuffed squirrel from the doctor.
Promised a piece of honeycomb and 6 bootlaces from the cobbler. An iron shovel from the blacksmith. Anything else?
A slab of meat from the butcher.
Ah, yes. We could pick that up on the way.
Oops. Phil. Mother's changing herself. Down in a minute. She'll be down in a minute.
You put her in the cart. Hello. I'm a bit late, changing because I've done an extra clean-up, it being Pokes' birthday.
We knew it was his birthday, so we brought him some presents. What's the matter? Don't you like them?
Like them? Of course I do. You're so kind. Pokes has never had a birthday like it. Not even when he was a boy. I mean, look at it, Arthur. Well, it's fit for a prince. Not that he's a prince. Oh, bless us, he's early. Let's hide in the washroom.
You tell him about it.
Yes.
And then we'll all come in and shout many happy returns.
Hello. Oh, here's a pretty spread.
It's your birthday tea, Bird.
Where's the children?
I couldn't say.
Oh, give us a big sloppy one. What's that Bram doing there and all these things?
Well,
Oh, no. I hope he doesn't think it's all come from us and that we're trying to be grand.
I don't care who it's from. I'm not going to start these charity goings on at my time of life.
Hush, please, for goodness sake, they're in the washroom. They can hear everything you're saying.
Well, I'll give them something to listen to. Come out! Come out! Come out here and tell me what you mean by this. Have I ever complained about being short enough as to need charity?
We thought you'd be pleased. I'll never be kind to anyone as long as I live. We didn't mean any harm.
It's not what you mean, young man. It's what you do.
Oh, don't. We thought you'd love it. We always have things on our birthdays.
From your relatives? That's different. And look at it all. Look at it. There's far too much.
It's not all from us. We forgot to put the labels on. From all sorts of people in the village.
But please.
Have you been going round telling the neighbours we can't make ends meet? Well, you can take back this whole bag of tricks to where it came from. And I would rather not be acquainted with you any longer. It's all the same to you.
Look, we'll go if you like. And you needn't be friends with us anymore if you don't want to.
We'll always be friends with you, however nasty you are to us.
Shh. But before we go, let us show you the labels we meant to put on the things.
I want to see any labels. See enough labels at work on luggage.
We wrote down what everyone said when they gave us the things.
Don't you upset yourself. I know you meant it kindly, even if he doesn't.
Mother's label first. It says, "Little clothes for Mrs. Perks's children. I can't do much because we're poor ourselves, but I'd like to do something because he's so friendly to you."
Well, that's different. Your mother's a born lady. We'll keep the frocks and whatnot, Nell.
The pram's from Mrs. Ransom. It was bought for my daughters first, but sadly he died and she never had another. It would be a help for Mrs. Perks's little girl.
I'm not sending the pram back, Bert, so don't ask me.
I'm not asking you anything.
Mr. James made the shovel for you himself. You tell Mr. Perks it's a pleasure to make something for a man who's so much respected. I thought you'd love to know how fond people are of you. I've never been so unhappy in my life. Goodbye.
All right. All right. I take it all back. Everything I said that you don't like. Nell, put the kettle on. Arthur, stop picking your nose.
I knew you'd like them once you really understood.
I'm not unhappy about the presents. I mean, well, they're an A1 collection. I'm just pleased having the kind respect of our neighbours.
You are the most aggravating man.
A man must respect himself, otherwise no one else will do it for him. So, staying to tea?
Bobby, dear. Parting from Father was terrible. Much worse than anything you can think of. But it'd be much more terrible if you children were to forget him. You aren't, are you?
No. Why?
You never speak of him now.
Well, I thought you were so unhappy about Daddy not being here. It made it worse when you talked about him. So I stopped. We all did. I promised myself I'd never ask you questions, and I never have I? But the trouble, it won't last forever, will it?